What's up, everyone? Welcome to BTI. I'm Josh Matthews. That's Gia Miller, and we can't wait to get to a brand new Impact Wrestling immediately following us here tonight. But Gia, before we get to that, we need to look back at what happened last week. It was a thrilling week here at Impact.
Oh, yeah, and it was some tag team action at the end of the night. It was Steve Maclin and Bully Ray versus Eddie Edwards and Frankie Kazarian. And I think the question on everyone's mind was, could Eddie and Frankie get along for this one?
We talked about it. Bully Ray was to become the #1 contender to the Impact World title and win his third world title at Slammiversary. He wanted to humiliate Impact Wrestling and Scott D'Amore, but now gets a chance to put his hands on Scott D'Amore at Slammiversary.
He gets a chance to do that very, very up close and personally with D'Amore himself.
Oh, and now Eddie Edwards is legal into the matchup here against Steve Maclin. Eddie Edwards. Can't look ahead too much. Friday, June 30th is a part of Impact's Down Under tour in Australia. He'll challenge Joe Hendry for the digital media title.
And now look at Edwards here. Ooh! Was about to go on a tear there. Maclin stopping him in his tracks.
Now Maclin, it was an inverted atomic drop.
Oh.
Russian leg sweep. Two great tag team competitors in Kazarian and Edwards. Shades of the Wolves and bad influence.
And Tom, we would be remiss if we didn't say the teamwork between Edwards and Kazarian has been surprisingly fluid and efficient here.
It's been superb. Still some uneasiness at times.
Sure, but maybe.
Hold on.
The pass.
Oh! Edwards decking Bully Ray.
The pass not coming back to haunt them, but coming to help them here as they take down Maclin and Bully Ray.
Hurricane Rana by Kaz, lighting up Columbus, Ohio tonight. Now Kazarian trying to get Maclin back into the ring here, and Bully Ray stalking Alicia Edwards around here ringside. We know what he's done to women in this business, and Maclin goes after Edwards, who was concerned about his wife.
I was just going to say Edwards, of course, who's focused on protecting his ride or die.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Now, this is not a no disqualification situation here. Now Kaz getting back involved here, finally maybe backing Bully Ray off.
The official trying to get Bully Ray to drop the chair. Maclin rolls back inside the ring. The official trying to restore some order as Alicia's checking on Eddie. Oh, now Bully Ray's going after Alicia. Don't you do it!
I mean, all this is smokescreen to get his hands on Eddie Edwards.
Tosses Edwards inside. Two legal men here. Maclin trying to end the matchup. If this is what Bully Ray and Maclin are willing to do, how are PCO, the French-Canadian Frankenstein, and Scott D'Amore going to handle this at Slammiversary?
I mean, these are the mind games that Bully and Maclin are willing to go to, the lengths they're willing to go to on a psychological level. But hey, we know the lengths someone like PCO is able to go to a physical level. Will that be enough to overcome? We'll find out at Slammiversary.
Oh! Gnarly backbreaker, cover, kick out by Edwards. And a tag made. In comes Bully Ray, whether you like him or not, one of the greatest tag team wrestlers of all time. Part of Team 3D, an Impact Hall of Famer.
Taking those tag team skills to a new level here with Maclin, a totally different style here.
Oh, and driving the left leg into the mat, dismantling, dissecting Eddie Edwards.
Bully Ray has brought out a different side of Maclin. Maclin, who's already prone to being pretty ruthless, has been taking it to a whole new level.
Oh. Straight punches here to Eddie Edwards.
Now Bully Ray mocking the crowd here in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, and a straight headbutt, and down goes Eddie Edwards. And a tag made, and listen, Macklin has been on the record saying he likes the way Bully Ray thinks. We were curious how Kazarian and Edwards going to work together, but clearly Macklin and Bully on the same page.
Yeah, this could spell bad news for Demore and PCO at Slammiversary, but things pick it up here. Whoa!
Both men meet in the middle. Midsections crashing together.
Same idea here, but a little bit closer here to Bully's corner. Edwards got a far way to go.
Trying to get to the corner, make a tag, and Kaz is legal.
Able to do it. In comes Kazarian. House of Fire.
Kazarian able to drop Steve Macklin. And Kazarian once again shot to the face of the former Impact World Champion.
Picking up the pace here now, taking it to Bully Ray.
Oh! Leg drop right to the back of the neck of Bully.
Brings Bully Ray into the ring, though.
Oh, now Kaz off the rope. Leg drop! Two legal men. Is this it? Oh, and a kick out by Macklin.
You have to imagine Macklin and Bully do not want a loss on their record heading into Slammiversary. Want to send a message to Demore. Whoa.
Go for the chicken wing here, and Macklin able to back up Kazarian into the corner and prevent it.
All right, look out, though. Roll up.
One for the cover. Macklin wants the KIA.
Kazarian able to stop it, though.
On a pile driver by Kazarian. Cover. And Bully Ray breaking up the pinfall.
But immediately Edwards into the fray here, trying to even the odds.
Going after the eyes of Eddie Edwards. The official didn't see it. Oh, and now Edwards rammed into Kazarian by Bully.
Yeah, that was all Bully Ray. But Kazarian was a little distracted too. I don't know if he saw that.
Another chicken wing here by Kazarian.
Trying to get it locked in.
Macklin yelling out for Bully. Bully getting into the ring.
Meanwhile,
and Edwards hit Kazarian by accident.
Macklin getting out of the way just in time. That is not the way these two wanted it to go down.
Oh, look at this. Oh, Macklin and Bully working together. Macklin and Bully Ray win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Bully Ray and Steve Macklin.
Well, they said they wanted to give us a preview of what could happen at Slammiversary. Did we get exactly that?
Well, I suppose we could have seen that coming. They were not able to coexist, so I have a feeling tensions are only going to get worse and worse.
Just the beginning for Eddie Edwards and Frankie Kazarian. It's just the beginning for us here on BTI because we got plenty more coming up. The action will get started right here tonight when we see Johnny Swinger go one-on-one with Bhupinder. But up next, more highlights from Impact Wrestling from last week. Don't go anywhere. BTI rolls on right after this. Welcome back to BTI as we get ready for a brand new Impact Wrestling. So much happening here on the Impact calendar, but you can go to ImpactWrestling.com for the detail on that. I don't have to tell you. It's not. I don't have to sit here and say, "Oh, we're gonna go here. We're gonna."
They know.
They know. You
They're
guys
the Impact faithful. They
you
know.
guys are the faithful. We got the chat going on. We still do the chat. Is that still happening?
Yeah. Hi.
Well, let's go back to Columbus, Ohio. One of my favorite places.
Yeah. And everyone, I enjoyed coming to your house. Everyone enjoyed their tour.
Nope.
It happened while you weren't there. But I hope that you'll come back and maybe we can visit my house next time. But we got to talk about the action. I'm sorry, I have to rein it in. It was Brian Myers and the Good Hands versus OVE. And I did ask Sami Callihan, we are part of OVE. So let's take a look back at that right now.
Tag made, in comes Brian Myers.
See a little bit of a preview of Bully Ray and Macklin's tactics, how they work as a team heading into Slammiversary. Maybe they can learn a thing or two here watching Myers bring the Good Hands to a victory here.
Suplex by Myers, kick out by Chris that won. And last week we saw Myers approach Moose about potentially going after the Impact World Tag Team Champions, the ABC. I thought it was curious since it was only days after he, some would say, nearly led the Good Hands to the Impact World Tag Team titles and against all odds.
Some would say, I would say, he did. He got them there.
I don't know if Chris, wear the tag immediately, and Skylar takes advantage of that.
That's great tag team work from the tag team expert there, Brian Myers, and now Skylar.
With authority. Here's the cover. Knee right in the face there by Skylar.
Look at this repeated covers, the tenacity of John Skylar, a man with the grip strength of a North Carolinian gorilla, now taking it to Jake Christ. That's what I love about Skylar. He's a real throwback to the type of wrestlers you watch growing up when men were men and all the boys were damn proud of it.
Tag made, in comes Jason Hodge. Ooh. Assaulting Jake Christ here in the corner.
Hodge, whose potential defined.
A tag made, in comes Skylar. Make an impact on your performance and well-being with the best-selling Test Booster, Test X9 from Legacy Sports Nutrition. Go to LegacySubs.com and use the code IMPACT for 20% off and level up with Legacy.
Jay Chris can use a hand leveling up here against Skylar. There, that's a good start there. Some nasty strikes from Chris.
Forearm right to the face, and Jake Chris needed that opening. Now Skylar trying to roll towards his corner. OVE needs to make a tag. Oh, look out! Tag made by Chris. Here comes the death machine.
And like a house of fire, like a house of thumbtacks, Sami Callihan arrives in the ring, taking 2-on-1.
Flatliner DDT combination by Callihan, the former Impact World Champion. Oh, gets 2 for 1 again.
Callihan on an absolute roll here. Much like their namesake, taking on everything.
And nobody gets left behind. OVE, every single member getting involved. Oh, look at the setup here by Fulton. Chris measuring Hodge. Down goes Skylar. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Wait a minute, Moose! Moose! Hanging up Chris!
Well, you mentioned Moose before, the former relationship with Brian Myers.
And Fulton and Callahan went after him. Myers with the roster cut. Myers and the Good Hands win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Good Hands, and Brian Myers.
Moose's involvement drew Fulton and Callahan away from the ringside area. That opened the door for Myers.
Divide and conquer, Tom. Moose, Myers, and the Good Hands executed to perfection.
Interesting actions here, and an interesting pairing still to come tonight as Bully Ray and Steve Macklin face Frankie Kazarian and Eddie Edwards.
So while Sami Callihan was looking very good at home, you could see it right there, tried to slide in at the end, but it was Brian Myers that secured the victory for his team. Who knows what the future holds for the tag team division here in Impact? I'm actually looking for a new tag team partner here on BTI.
Oh.
So open auditions. Send your emails to kmartin@impactwrestling.com.
Well, good luck trying to beat me, because this tag team, there is no one better other than maybe ABC. But our tag team division.
But then you leave and you go with Tom and you call the match and, hey, leave me here all alone. I had to do segs 4 and 5 by myself.
I'm sorry, Josh. I mean, if you really want me to stick around, I'll hang out in the truck with you all night. Okay, all right. You want to get?
Yeah,
I'll
tag team.
Get us back to the tag teams.
Yeah, design.
Yeah. We had the
Gresham,
design
Bailey
versus
yeah,
Gresham.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Not quite down yet.
Khan is back up, and the missile drop kick finally put Khan down.
And the design cannot afford this. I mentioned it earlier. This matchup is important. After what happened at Against All Odds, they need to rebound here. And this is not helping.
Running, shooting star, and Khan grabbed a hold of Bailey, and he's standing up.
Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. What a recovery there from the big man of the design.
That's just a near 200-pound man. He just picked up clean off his back, by the way.
After he landed a splash up on top of him. That is absolutely incredible.
And now Angels is setting up there, and Khan sent to the outside. Gresham with the assist.
And now down to Gresham and Angels here. Back and forth. Bailey back into the fray.
Hold on, Gresham. Oh, the pop-up cutter.
Incredible teamwork here.
Oh, and now look at this, into an armbar. Oh, and Gresham keeping Khan at bay. Meanwhile, in the ring.
Here's the armbar trying to lock it in. Angels desperately trying to block it. Gresham using his body weight to stop
Wait a minute,
Khan.
shoulders down and a kick out there. Gresham trying to play defense here with a sleeper on Khan. Now Angel's focus is on Bailey.
Bailey, though, looking to turn things around. Oh!
And Bailey dropping Khan.
The sleeper from Gresham, the moonsault from Bailey, finally take the big man down.
Oh, and Angels, sending Bailey into Gresham.
A little bit of incidental contact there from the partners, courtesy of Angels.
And now Bailey trying to get back up to his feet. Angels in pursuit. Oh, ran into Diener by accident.
Want to talk about incidental contact? The design cannot afford this right now.
Oh, look at this. Oh, it's Speedball with a kick from out of nowhere.
The chaos within the design distracting Angels for a second there, and that's all it took for Bailey to take advantage.
Oh, now Speedball going for the tornado kick. Angels able to evade. Oh, Bailey keeps him at a distance, measuring Angels. Oh, no, the Spanish fly.
Great counter there from Angels.
This is not the plan! Fall in line! Finish him now! What do you think I'm doing? Get down! Finish him now! Finish him now!
Peter furious here, barking orders. And Angels, oh!
And that miscommunication there may have cost Angels some precious seconds.
That could have been the linchpin of the matchup.
A tornado kick and down goes Angels. Speedball's going up high. Is it time? Ultimate weapon!
Got every bit of it too.
Bailey and Gresham beat the design.
Here are your winners, Jonathan Gresham and Speedball by Bailey.
Absolutely a thing of beauty, but there's some real trouble right now within the design.
Well, a little dissension among the design, and it led to a victory for Speedball and Gresham.
We'll see what the future holds for the design here in Impact Wrestling. The future for all of you is action. It gets started right here on BTI. We can't wait to see this one-on-one match. Who will come out victorious between Johnny Swinger and Bhupinder? But coming up next, we've got more highlights from Impact Wrestling from last week. Don't go anywhere. BTI rolls on after this. Welcome back to BTI. The Impact action gets started momentarily. I cannot wait to see what goes down tonight on an all-new Impact Wrestling, but we're still looking back at everything that went down last week.
Yeah, and we've got to talk about what went down between Dirty Dango and Bhupinder Gujjar, but specifically...
Man, I hate pro wrestling.
Yeah, I know you do, but specifically what
Look at
happened
that shirt made.
after
Man, I hate professional
the
wrestling.
match.
I'll wear it every day.
I believe it. Well, let's look back at
Put it
the
on my
professional wrestling
Instagram.
that I love.
Fired up at the words of Dirty Dango.
Gujjar out of the corner was voted the one to watch in 2023 here in Impact Wrestling. And a drop kick down goes Dango.
Well, we are here in 2023. Gujjar continues to show up and show out, but I feel like he's still looking for that one big victory that's going to put him on the map.
Dango outside the ring, taking a moment to regroup, and Gujjar tracks him down.
This match has been all Gujjar. Again, I'll give him all the credit. He loves wrestling. He's fired up. He's obviously let the words of Dirty Dango from last week motivate him here tonight.
I just get the feeling that Dirty Dango's spending so much time worried about what the fans think of him, especially what other wrestlers are
I
doing.
don't think
He's not
he gives a
focusing on his
damn
own
what the
things.
fans think of him. Are you kidding me?
Hold
You
on.
clearly do
Go
not
for the
know.
gargoyle spear. Dango able to avoid it.
Swing and a miss there from Gujjar, and now Dango.
Oh! Inverted DDT. Here's the cover. Oh, and Dango gets the win against Gujjar.
Here is your winner, Dirty Dango.
Dango gets it done. That's pretty good for someone who hates pro wrestling. I'll give him that.
Dango pretty slick there down the stretch here in this matchup. Bhupinder Gujjar brought the fight to him, but Dirty Dango able to get the win, and now he's taking a ringside manager's phone. What the hell, man?
I think that might be Gujjar's phone.
Is that Gujjar's?
It was in his jacket. Dango now going through Gujjar's phone here in the ring. We've heard what his thoughts on social media and wrestlers.
he recording right now?
Oh boy. Once again, Santino Marella clearly had enough of Dango's antics here.
The director of authorities had his hands full the last few weeks. The countdown to against all odds, he had to restrain himself from going after Dango. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
Gujjar sending Dango into the ring.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, but look out. Look out.
Cobra!
That's what you get for jumping to come back. I'll never forgive you ever. You piece of garbage.
Santino Marella fired up here. He says he's wanted to avoid physical in-ring action, but he just got physical tonight.
Taking a page out of the former Impact president Scott D'Amore's playbook. It's been a wild night here on Impact Wrestling, and we saw the Wild Child in action earlier on BTI.
Cobras. So that you gotta do this part though. You know, we sell Cobras at shopimpact.com. Have you bought one yet?
No. I just took one.
Where's your phone? You took one? Somebody make a note that Gia's check has to be less.
I thought.
No, you don't just get things. Why don't you think about what you did for a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna talk about the knockouts action that we saw last week. Yes, think about it. Incredible action that we saw. Taylor Wilde went one-on-one with Killer Kelly. Take a look back, folks, at this one.
No matter what, if you are a champion, you do not want to lose singles or tag. You do not want to go into a match like this with a loss.
Backstabber low on the spine.
Great counter there from Killer Kelly.
Oh, beautiful step up enziguri.
Got Kelly on wobbly legs. Could be looking for the Witch's Wrath, but no, denied.
Oh, now Kelly, shoulders down only for a moment. Wild nearly had Kelly, just a 2 count. Oh.
Back and forth here. Who's gonna get the advantage?
And now Wild, thinking about the Wild ride perhaps. Kelly able to block.
Wait, looking for the Killer Clutch. Can she lock it in?
Brings her down. Killer Clutch.
That's it. They're in the center of the ring here. Oh, wait.
Went for the shoulders down there for a second. Now
Wait.
Kelly, shoulders down. Kelly's pinned one half of the Knockouts Tag Team Champs.
Here's your winner, Killer Kelly.
Smiling right in the face of Kylan King. That's a huge win for Killer Kelly.
Wait, look out.
Oh, and now Wild attacking Killer Kelly from behind. This has been the MO of the Coven for months.
Now Kylan King getting involved. None too pleased over the result of that matchup.
Oh, wait a minute. We know that whistle. Masha Slamovich with the dog collar and chain in hand.
But what does Slamovich want? We know she's got no love lost for Killer Kelly, that's for damn sure. Oh, for all we know, Tom, she could pile on here on Kelly.
Oh, it's Slamovich went after King and goes after Wild.
With a look to Killer Kelly, Slamovich unleashing on the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions.
Oh! And there goes Wild scrambling out of the ring. Kylan King as well, clutching their titles.
And just weeks after a brutal dog collar match between the two, Killer Kelly and Masha Slamovich stand tall in the ring together.
process here.
Josh,
Yo,
strange bedfellows.
strange bedfellow.
Strange bedfellows.
Dumbest
These two are,
two words ever put together.
Masha Slamovich and Killer Kelly, they're friends?
I don't know. Who knows what's going to go down between those two? We'll just have to wait and see. Just like you guys are going to have to wait and see the action that's coming up right here on BTI. Johnny Swinger and Bhupinder Gujjar going one-on-one. That's going to get the night started. But when we come back, we have our social media top five back moment of the week. Iceman intel and more. Don't go anywhere. BTI continues after this. Welcome back to BTI, everyone. Josh Matthews here alone because Gia has left to go ringside to call the great action with Tom. We'll have them in just a second. But before we get to Tom and Gia, we need to take a look back at what Impact was talking about this week on social media. We call it the social media top five. Here it is.
And now, the social media top 5 moments on BTI. Number 5.
Exciting news for the Impact faithful across the pond because Impact will now be airing weekly on DAZN 1 HD on Sky TV.
Number 4.
Even more matches have been announced for the Down Under tour, and it's looking insane.
Number 3.
Things with the Death Dolls are getting interesting because they have a new quest from Nevaeh.
Number 2.
Masha Slamovich showed up to save Killer Kelly from the Coven, but does this confirm their alliance?
And at number 1.
Trinity has had enough, and she is getting even with Jay Vidal.
So from the social media top 5 to the other side of the internet, the not so good part. This is where somebody got on their phone. Could have been late at night, could have been in the middle of the day, who knows? But they talk trash about somebody, we captured it. It's the clapback moment of the week.
The clapback moment of the week is...
Ominous words from Steve Macklin to Scott D'Amore in this week's clapback moment of the week.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if anything, if there's any ramifications for what happened this time on social media. Speaking of ramifications, I wonder what Iceman's up to this week and what in the world does he have in store for all of us? Iceman's always dropping that intel. Iceman, what do you got for us this week?
Welcome to Iceman's Intel. I'm George Iceman. Let's get into it. We're a few weeks away from Slammiversary, and it's going to be live in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Tickets are flying, but you can be a part of the action. To get your tickets, whether you're in Detroit or the surrounding area, make your way to Windsor. And if you can't be there, you can see it in the comfort of your own home. Order it as it will be live on pay-per-view. You can see it on Fight, so get it today. We're going to see the in-ring return of our president, Scott D'Amore. We'll see Deonna Purrazzo in action. And of course, the main event for the Impact World Championship, Alex Shelley defending against Nick Aldis. Speaking of which, his actions just the other week were absolutely despicable. He turned on Alex Shelley and smashed him in the face with his own championship title. Ladies and gentlemen, what was he thinking? I've been poking around to try and find out, is there someone behind this? I haven't got any answers yet, but I'm hearing he might address the audience in the Impact Zone tonight on Access. So check it out.
Introducing first, being accompanied by your referee, outlandish Sneaky Dice, he is Johnny Swinger.
Johnny Swinger is, of course, on his road to 50. And for Impact Management, if he wins 50 matches, then he will be given an Impact World title shot. Here's the interesting part. When was the last time, Gia, that you saw an active competitor escorted to the ring by the referee that was officiating his own match?
I'm gonna say probably never, Tom. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this.
I remember Nate and Little Nate, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sneaky Dice is officially licensed as an Impact referee. What do you think about that?
I think it's a little ridiculous, but it's gonna be interesting to see how those referee lessons paid off.
Lessons, it's counting, right? It's counting.
Well,
I'm not saying it's an easy
more
job by
than
any means,
that.
but Sneaky Dice had to figure out how to count to 5.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He had to learn a lot to get to this level of refereeing this incredible action. So I think he's gonna.
I think the fix is in, but we're going to see how things fare here. Johnny Swinger is trying to win his first match on his road to 50. Let's see how he fares here on BTI. honestly, I think Johnny Swinger's going to have his work cut out for him. I know he's tried in the past to line up easy opponents. He's tried to have Zicky Dice help him in a number of ways. This is very different than Dice is the referee, but Bhupinder Gujjar is going to be a tough test.
Yeah, he has proven he is a talented individual, so he's bringing a lot to this match tonight.
We're going to find out what happens here. Gujjar versus Swinger. Dice is the referee. This match is next. And we are back here on BTI. Thank you for tuning in on Impact Plus YouTube and Facebook. We're set for action here between Bhupinder Gujjar and Johnny Swinger. But before that, the official for this match, Zicky Dice is checking Bhupinder Gujjar for weapons, which is something that I guess is historically customary.
Sure, and he's doing a thorough job. So I have at least a little bit of faith that Zicky Dice is going to be able to do an unbiased job and call this right down the middle. Because that's all.
And Swinger trying to attack Gujjar. The match hasn't even officially started yet.
Call for the bell. I did not call for the bell. Quiet down. Quiet down. Quiet down. Quiet down. Quiet down. Quiet down.
There's the bell. This match is officially underway. And Zicky Dice trying to figure this out on the fly. This is the first time that he's ever officiated a match here in Impact. Zicky keeping an eye on things. Just Gujjar back Swinger to the corner. That was a pretty quick count there in the corner. He ends to the count of 5 to break.
It is his first time. You know, when you're first starting out, you can get a little ahead of yourself. Go a little too quick. Just slow down, that's all.
That's what first time's always like for everybody. Swinger's going to take his time. And Zicky, I just want to point out that his shirt, he's already messed it up in the laundry. He clearly put his white clothes in with his colorful clothes, and he just doesn't understand how to operate a washing machine, so that's a problem. And he's taking his sweet time here. Okay, so the first count was extremely short. This one really, really long. Oh, and a shot there by Swinger over Dice. Dice didn't see it. I don't know if that actually matters here. Dice is really bending and breaking every rule imaginable at this point.
I gave him the first one, but this is starting to look a little biased.
This is exactly what Johnny Swinger wanted. He said, quote, "The fix is in. You're going to be my stooge." He said that to Zicky Dice.
He did indeed say that. He originally said that he wanted a fair shake at this, and I really thought that that's how it was going to go, but they proved me wrong once again.
Listen, Johnny Swinger lost to Barry Horowitz. All right, fair, I don't think is entering his mind right now. And a very quick count there along the ropes. Again, you have until the count of 5 to break if your opponent grabs out for the ropes. And again, entirely too fast. It's 1, 2, 3. See how easy it is to count?
I thought it was 5 seconds.
Oh, and Swinger going around Dice. Dice is allowing this to continue. I mean, obviously, this is one-sided officiating.
Yeah, I think we know how this is going to go, Tom.
I still can't believe that Dice got a license. I still can't believe it.
What kind of license?
Whoa! Oh, now Gujjar trying to overcome the circumstance using his superior athleticism. Here he gets Swinger in a drop kick.
Even with Zicky Dice in his corner, this is still going to be a difficult contest for Johnny Swinger.
And now Swinger has until the count of 10 to get back inside the ring, or else he's counted out. The win would go to Gujjar. And Dice is taking a sweet time here counting.
I thought it was supposed to be 10 seconds, not 10 years.
Yeah. He should at least be at like 6 by now. And Gujjar is like, all right, I've had enough of this. But Dice is telling him, no, don't go after him. Listen, I credit Gujjar. He's listening to the official, even if the official is Zicky Dice.
Sure. Well, Boopy, that's what I call him. His friends call him Boopy. Wait
a minute. He did a fast count-out attempt there on Gujjar. Swinger trying to pull a fast one on him. Same with Dice. Oh, this is ridiculous. Let the man get back into the ring. Now Swinger using the top rope and then blasting Gujjar.
I thought we were in Atlanta.
Hold on. Count of 3, and Gujjar beating the count. He understands that Zicky Dice is hurrying through these countouts. This is ridiculous.
I thought we were in Atlanta, not Memphis.
We will be in Memphis very soon, towards the end of September. Tickets are on sale now for Mid-South Mayhem at ImpactWrestling.com.
Yep, September 22nd and 23rd.
Thank you very much. And now Swinger going to work. And again, he's ripping at the nose and the eyes. Technically, that is illegal. That should have warranted a 5 count. That didn't occur. No shocker there, considering the way Zicky Dice has, quote-unquote, officiated this match.
There is nothing official about this officiating. Are we even sure he got a referee's license? Was it not licensed to drive a sandwich?
Oh, and a back break there by Swinger. Oh, now raking the chest. You know, this is reminiscent of days back in Memphis that you were mentioning. I know your family lives very close by. Are you going to be in the stands as a fan with them that night?
I think I'll be sitting right here behind this desk with you, Tom.
Oh, that'll be fun. How many of your family members are going to make it?
At least 100 of them.
Gujjar getting back up to his feet. You can see the skin of Gujjar. Look at his back, how red it is because of Swinger. Oh, now, listen, Gujjar was well within his rights to continue going after Swinger there, and Dice separated the two opponents.
This is just plumb ridiculous.
Oh, and a knee right to the back. Dice, the official, creating the distraction, and Swinger taking the advantage. Oh, and that's right between the legs to the groin. Hello?
Doesn't he know he's supposed to keep his eyes on the action?
I don't understand it. The fact that Daniel Spencer and Impact Management licensed this is ridiculous.
It really is. Everything about this is ridiculous. Zicky Dice is ridiculous. This officiating is ridiculous. I'm getting a little fired up.
Your earrings are ridiculous. They look like giant strawberries. Oh, punch right to the chest. And Swinger should add to the count of 5, a much faster count of 5 than this. Oh! Swinger rushes in. Gujjar with a right hand. Dice is yelling out, reverse it. Are you kidding me?
I don't think that coaching is part of officiating, is it?
Listen, I've seen some crooked referees. Go see Scott Armstrong down in Pensacola, but still, this is ridiculous. Oh, face first into the mat. There's the cover. Hook to the leg. Oh, come on. 1. This match should be over by now. Gujjar should have this 1.
Oh, my.
That was basically 2-3 counts.
I can't deal with this, Tom. I can't.
Uh-oh, we got the shoulders up, Zicky, did he?
Yeah.
On the ref, that was 2.
I think anybody in this Impact crowd could be in a better referee than Zicky Dice.
I think most of your family members, even though they're from Mississippi, could probably handle it.
They have fewer teeth than the count it takes to win this, and they could move better.
Well, now Dice is trying to help Swinger back to his feet, but look at Bhupinder thinking about the gargoyle spear. And Dice is in between Swinger and Gujjar. Whoa, wait a minute, he's putting his hand on the official. Swinger, oh no, fast count! That is outrageous! This is ridiculous! This is insanity! Because Zicky Dice is a licensed Impact official, this, as of now, is the first win for Johnny Swinger on his road to 50.
I never thought it was gonna happen, but it did.
This is as bad as Josh Matthews' shirt and tie combination. For more on this evening, let's go back to the former Impact Grand Champion.
So Zicky Dice is official now, officially an official, and he secures the victory for Johnny Swinger. A little quick. But we'll have to wait and see if Zicky Dice continues to be referee and if Johnny Swinger ever gets to 50 wins. I don't think it's ever going to happen. But folks, what an incredible night we have lined up for all of you. A brand new Impact Wrestling starts right now. I'm Josh Matthews. This has been BTI, and we'll see you all